I'm gonna go check on him and see if he needs help.
Caden, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Caden? You've been hit by. You've been struck by that one oven dude. And he took away your hit points. In the bathroom, you were bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You've been crit by. You've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Smooth.
Greatest crits of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone's gone down. I think Grits has gone down, but he's never died. But now it's just going to be like okay, now how many people have died?
Yeah. If you broach that subject, pretty sure we'll be discussing Caden a lot. I think we can make a bingo card for Caden. Died with arrows. Check. Died with swords. Check.
Signed his soul away to the
Oh yeah, that
King of
one.
Nightmares. Check. He's gonna just imagine that being like some kind of weird fantasy adventure spoof of just like a guy who sold his soul to all these different entities, and then when he finally dies,
They get to fight. That's my soul. No, that's my soul.
yeah. Oh, maybe that's why people become liches, is because they just know that when they die, they're gonna be really fucked. Didn't Mama ever teach you? You only got one soul.
Well, if the contract doesn't say that if the soul is sold, right? Um, earlier I was making coffee while watching YouTube, and well, I might have put a bit more coffee than normal.
That's good. Sorry, someone is like,
That's why you don't watch YouTube when doing things. No matter how many milk I put in, it's still brown.
that's good.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing
Hey.
good.
You're good.
Hello. Is everyone here?
I'm here.
Check.
Yep.
Is Gigi there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Alright, then we can begin as soon as everyone is ready.
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 Oh, let me check. Yeah, I'm ready.
Very well. Then let's begin with a short summary of what happened the last time. The party successfully plowed through the undead forces that they have encountered within the Temple of Tyr and arrived in the final room, where the vile necromancer, simply going by Mr. Monochrome, awaited them. Immediately the party decided to go full ham on the vile creature, not realizing in time that they have fallen into his trap. As it soon turned out, Mr. Monochrome has used a combination of several spells. in order to trap the party within the final chamber, using invisible walls, and then to cast Incendiary Cloud, a high-level spell of great potential for destruction, or, as some call it, Fireball 2 Electric Boogaloo. Just by a sliver, the party managed to survive the encounter and dispose of Mr. Monochrome, who turned into a pile of rats, snakes, worms, and other horrid creatures. As it turned out, Mr. Monochrome himself was just a creation, and Mr. Monochrome was not even the caster's original name. Soon after, the party, using the circle in the middle of the final chamber, which was supposed to revive someone called Hillbender Greg, someone whose name you've heard before, the dwarf responsible for creation of all those accursed artifacts, which you've encountered several times already, someone who you know is not up to anything good. Upon using the circle, the party heard a familiar voice. It turns out that while Mr. Monochrome was not working for Neas, he did work with Neas, as it was his voice that you heard, and soon after, a vile spell was released in the center of the crypts, forcing you to escape as soon as possible. It appears that even talking to someone as powerful as Neas through many miles might provoke his wrath. Fortunately, no one has died, which you cannot say about all the acolytes who have been turned or consumed by the undead hordes. Back on the surface, the head priest of Tyr, very grateful for your assistance and helping the temple, has shared with you as little as he could several precious gemstones. Due to the current shortage on the market, those are worth much more than regular, although they might be more useful for other things, like casting spells and such. That is for the party to decide. He has also mentioned that in the city a dwarf by the name of Gizmo Kegs is utilizing his tavern, or rather is giving free rooms to the friends of the temple, since the party, after such a exhilarating adventure, were in a need of quick rest. They decided to follow the trail, and soon after entering the tavern, they've noticed a familiar face. Anu, the mercenary, who they've met on several occasions, who is currently working for them and collects all the crap that they leave behind them. I wonder why most models don't do that. Has explained to them that very soon, the party that he spoke to them about several sessions ago will take place. The party where Mr. Van and his deck of many things will be present. Mere days from now. Aside from Anu, the party met a strange individual by the name of Cohen the Bard, who is not very interested in the livelihood of the tavern where he is working, but it turns out that he also was already purchased, I believe is a good word, to present his services on the same party. But before the party managed to get a night of good sleep, one of them was robbed. Matthias, due to his, well, a little drunken state, was unable to realize that in the dark of night someone snuck into his room and stole his purse with over 1,000 golden pieces. In the morning, the party tried their best to find out who and where did the perpetrator go, on the way managing to realize that it was most likely a person from the wanted poster, which they have encountered before, but never met eye to eye. And strange room in the section of the tavern where they met, where they saw a peculiar map. On the map, all the places that the party visited in the past weeks or months, connected by dots, one more leading to the tavern where the party is supposed to take place, with a word traitor written over it. Asking Mr. Gizmo about the strange room, they managed to discover that it is in fact utilized as a tactician or conference room for those who pay, and as it turns out, this one was paid before by members of the Ten Fingers. And although Mr. Gizmo did not know who they were, judging by the descriptions, the party made no mistake. We return to the party directly after that revelation, with Griswold returning to them in that specific moment after his little trip to the cemetery.
We're still at the tavern, right? Back at Craig Tavern?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Griswold. It's good to see you again.
It's so good to see you guys too. How, I guess you're all, he's like counting you guys. Everyone's here, things went well?
Yeah, we nearly died, but we managed.
I almost got disintegrated.
Yeah, that happened.
Ouch.
But, we survived.
Yeah, I think it's nothing new for Caden.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the things I've seen.
Thank Tyr for that potion of haste that he found.
Caden looks to Mulvin. Yeah, we're gonna have to look into getting some more of those.
I can probably, if we can find a recipe book or something, maybe I can study it and learn how to make some.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I could have learned haste, while I was gone, but I decided to learn a different spell instead. But I've always got slow.
Yeah, it really saved us a lot. So
Yes, it has.
yeah.
So, no, never mind. You were there. Never mind.
So,
What happened to the nightmares?
I took Ricky or Blue to cemetery outside of the city walls to kind of cool off. Mordred said that taking him to a cleric would be a really, really bad idea. Pretty much bringing him around civilization. But I guess there he'll be surrounded by other spirits of varying temperaments, and hopefully it'll be like kind of like socializing a puppy or something.
Drid, there's a bit of bad news.
Yeah,
Since that wasn't Mr. Monochrome,
we weren't able to get his miracle.
Oh, so you're still on the hook there, buddy.
The deal is still on. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were trying to take him out anyway, so I guess
said we kind of made him mad, so
Oh yeah.
he's coming for us now.
Neos is
No, the real monochrome.
the real monochrome. Okay, okay.
We don't really know. So he could be anyone.
It's not his name, but he is pissed at us.
Yeah, we also don't know what his real name is.
So, Alan, let me get this straight. We have an unidentified target coming for us who knows everything about us, but we don't know his name, what he looks like, or what he can do.
Precisely.
This is bad.
Well,
It seems to me that he does not care about causing any destruction to innocent lives. So to get back at us, he will probably harm other people as well.
Yeah, that or he'll try to deal with us indirectly, like how we first encountered him, right?
Well, either way,
Yeah.
there's something you need to know, and we need to get to Aeritus as quick as we can.
okay. Yeah.
Oh. So on the way, Hayden would show him the notes he took on that map and the exact copy he made, with the words and all the locations we had been marked on. We knew that Neos was behind this, but we've also been followed this entire time.
By who?
The Ten Fingers.
The
The
like
right
original
hand.
10 fingers?
Yes, I believe so.
And there's 6 of them left.
Of the left hand?
No, of the right hand, the one we were working with, I believe.
Yes, it seems, well, according to our patron here, that, well, judging from his description of who went inside, who went and paid for this room, it seems like they are the right hand, and they're 6.
You can see Marvin nudging Caden.
Do you think the woman who robbed Matthias is part of the Six Fingers?
It's possible, but I think that's a separate incident, honestly.
I don't know. I mean, the Six Fingers was here, and she came to the same window that they were having a meeting. So it's probably
possible.
connected.
Maybe she's the one following us.
So if the right hand was following us the whole time, and you said they booked this room?
Yeah. 2 days ago.
For us.
No, for like a war meeting, almost it looks like.
Oh.
But the one that has me worried is this one that says traitor on that tavern. What does that mean?
Wait, DM, is the traitor labeled at the tavern that we're residing now, or the tavern that we're supposed to get to?
Where you're supposed to get to.
Yeah.
Marvin will nudge on Caden again and then point at the 2 patrons in this direction.
Have you noticed that Mr. Monochrome always seem like to have, maybe forced to have an unusual form? Because why stick out wearing that, what do you call it, theater mask. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Melvin, but a lot of people do wear those kind of garbs when they're traveling for protection against the elements.
That is true, but I'm just saying, just look out for patrons and people that look really, really out of place.
Well, if that masked figure was just a, a duplicate or a clone or whatever, who's to say he didn't just make it look like that, because he's got bad taste and he is completely different.
Maybe that's his true name, Mr. Man with Bad Taste.
I mean, if I was able to do that, yeah, I could make another little Gritzwald running around. But if I could make it different than me, that would serve a purpose.
Well, anyway.
I don't know. All I'm saying is that we can't be too paranoid.
Right. We can't expect enemies around every corner we go. Or else we're not making allies.
Have we looked through every item, everything inside that room? Maybe we missed something.
No, check again. Gritzwald, do you want to... Maybe you can give a fresh eye on it.
Sure. What room is this?
It's over here. Caden would lead the way.
Yeah, that's the map that we were referring to earlier.
And where did it say traitor?
Griswold, as you look at the map, you can see that it represents the country of Blueberry Hills, and the locations on the map are marked with numbers. There are things like the mines, the city of Aertis, the forest, and on each of those there is a word. For example, for the mines there is Grimpo, the name of the goblin who the party killed. Things like this, and they are all connected by the dots. The last one leads back to the city of Aertis, to the tavern where the party is supposed to take place. There the only word written down is traitor.
Alright. And this party that's supposed to take place is of, I'm sorry, I may have missed it, but what is the nature of that party?
Out of character, just to remind you, that is the party organized by the guy by the name of Damien Redwood. Someone you've heard before about. Sorry, yeah. My tongue is twisting here.
But what is it like a what is it celebrating?
It is celebrating the finishing of rebuilding the city of Aertis, a month after the cataclysm.
Okay.
Just a quick reminder, Mr. Damien is the main guy who used his fortune to rebuild the city. That is why Mr. Edmund is sulking right now, as he is indebted to the man.
And he can't be trusted at all because he's a noble.
And the party wishes to join the party since there will be Van invited.
He'll be there. Okay. We need. So this is where the Ten Fingers were having their meeting.
Right.
Okay. So who would they consider to be a traitor?
Someone we would expect to be an ally, I suppose. Someone that would be at the party.
Wait, Wait.
Or is that a traitor in the sense that they've been
Oh,
betrayed?
yeah, I was about to head in that direction actually. The only surviving member of the left hand is the bard, right?
I know.
As far as we know, yeah.
And
The,
is he going to be playing at this party?
We don't know. The one that's supposed to be playing at the party is that one over there. And I would point to Cohen.
Okay.
Um,
Who is it? Oh, Cohen. Okay. Alright, so let me think here. We could see if Cohen knows anything. Do we know the name of the, bard? Bard Millo?
yeah.
no, we don't.
Hmm. Okay, so there's a good chance that they are talking about Bardmillo as being the traitor, since the left hand did betray the right hand. I'm yes. Shoot, where was I going with that? I'm assuming that we're not the traitor, because if they've been following us around this whole time, and we did something that they disapprove of, I feel like there would have been some kind of repercussion. It feels like we're being used.
I know, right? I feel like we're being we're part of someone's game here.
Well, we know Neos wants, for whatever reason, he wanted Matt's body.
Hate to bring it up, but aren't we betraying the deal we made with Van? Or could Anu be the traitor?
Wait,
We just don't know, do we?
deal with Van?
Well, not deal. We got him to buy the thing, and then we plan to steal it from him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we still planning to do that?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay.
would pull out the exact copy of the deck of many things that was made.
Yeah, okay. So, alright, I think I have a pretty good, decent idea for how to accomplish that, but so I guess first we need to decide, do we want to be at this party? Of course, I do.
Well, I think we all agreed that the deck of many things is safer out of Van's hands.
Definitely. Alright, so I guess, whether or not we're playing into the right hand plan, we go to this party. Hold on, wait a minute. They probably know that we're trying to steal the deck. We might be stealing the deck for them.
Wait, out of character, didn't we tell Cernello that we plan to steal the deck?
Yep.
Maybe we should just wait at the party because I believe that someone is going to barge in and try to steal it.
They'd also be there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.